What if your ordinary corporate job turned into a fight for survival? This seemingly absurd question became a reality for a group of young professionals. Fresh out of college, eager to climb the corporate ladder, they found themselves in the world of entry-level jobs. But life had a twist in store for them. In an attempt to bring team spirit, the company arranged for a team-building exercise, a visit to an escape room, a break from the normal corporate life, they thought. Initially, the atmosphere was happy and filled with laughter and banter. They dove headfirst into the game due to their competitive spirits. They teased each other, made wild guesses, and celebrated each solved puzzle with high fives and cheers. They thought the escape room was just another game, a fun diversion from the daily grind. But as they delved deeper into the mysterious room, the atmosphere began to shift. The light-hearted teasing turned to tense silence, punctuated by the occasional exclamation of frustration. The puzzles became more complex, the riddles more cryptic. The walls seemed to close in on them. With each passing minute, the pressure to succeed mounted, as the reward for the first group to escape their room would get $200. The game was no longer a simple diversion, but a test of their ability to work together. Their camaraderie and upbeat spirit began to crack under the strain. Little did they know, their team-building exercise would soon turn into a fight for survival. Their ordinary day at work had transformed into something that would test their limits and change their lives forever. And this was just the beginning. As they delved deeper into the maze of puzzles, they stumbled upon a shocking revelation. Their employer and the corporation they had once trusted was not what it seemed. Each clue they found, each riddle they solved was a glimpse into the reality of the company. The smiles and handshakes, as well as the promises of growth and success within the company, were nothing but a smokescreen. They realized that the escape room was not a test of their teamwork, but a twisted game created by those who signed their paychecks. Their trust in the corporation was shattered. The realization was harsh. It was a wake-up call. They were pawns in a deadly game, their lives hanging in the balance. Their fight for survival had just begun, the stakes higher than they could ever have imagined. It was no longer about winning the prize money, but rather survival. The truth was out there, waiting to be discovered. They were not alone in the escape room. Someone or something was hunting them. A wave of fear washed over them as they realized the gravity of their situation. The once familiar faces of their colleagues morphed into potential threats. Trust became a luxury they couldn't afford. As the panic set in, their survival instincts kicked into overdrive. They began to work together in a fight for their lives. Each puzzle solved brought them one step closer to freedom. Yet with each passing second, the walls of the escape room seemed to close in around them, making the air thick. They were desperate to escape. Their search for an exit led them to uncover more secrets. Each clue they found was a reminder of the deceit they had been subjected to. The accountant, usually buried in spreadsheets, found unexpected courage. The receptionist, who was often underestimated, proved to be a master of riddles, solving complex puzzles that left the others baffled. They were discovering facets of themselves they never knew existed, strengths they never imagined they possessed. As they navigated the rooms, time became an enemy, the ticking clock a constant reminder of the impending doom. The marketing executive, with her creative thinking, deciphered a complex code that brought them closer to the exit. The HR representative diffused rising tensions, maintaining a semblance of calm. Yet, for each victory, there were losses, too. The eerie silence that followed the disappearance of a team member was a grim reminder of the stakes. Their numbers dwindled as if they were being picked off. Only a handful of them emerged from the escape room. Their bodies had scrapes and bruises. As they stepped out into the harsh light of day, they vowed to expose the corporation for what it truly was. These were not the same individuals who had nervously entered the escape room only hours before. They had survived the nightmare wrapped in the guise of a team-building exercise. Exposing the corporation would not be easy. They became whistleblowers. They were some of the few survivors from that day.